Hello everyone, I am Yashi Gupta and today I am going to give a presentation on the topic bailment. So let's start it. Bailment. According to the section of 148 of Indian Contract Act, bailment is defined as delivery of goods by one person to another person for some specific purpose upon the contract that they shall, when the purpose is accomplished, be returned or otherwise disposed according to the direction of the person delivering them. बेसिकली बेलमेंट का मतलब है जब एक पर्सन दूसरे पर्सन को कोई गुड्स डिलीवर्ड करता है फॉर सम स्पेसिफिक पर्पस and when that purpose is accomplished, so it is the duty of the bailor to return or dispose the goods according to the direction of the person who delivered the goods. Now let's see example. A enters into an agreement with B to deliver his bicycle to him on the condition that it shall be redelivered to A after 2 days. It will be a contract of bailment. Now the parties of bailment. There are two parties of bailment. First, bailor, the person who delivering the goods called bailor. Second one is Bailee, the person to whom goods were delivered are called Bailee. बेसिकली बेलर वो पर्सन है जो गुड्स को डिलीवर्ड कर रहा है एंड बेली वो पर्सन है जिसको गुड्स डिलीवर्ड किए जा रहे हैं. नाउ नेक्स्ट स्लाइड इज एसेंशियल्स ऑफ पेमेंट. There are three essentials of payment. First one, delivery of possession of goods. Delivery of goods from one person to another person for some purpose is an essential of payment. Delivery of possession upon a contract. There can be no bailment without a contract. All conditions for valid contract are to be satisfied. Third one is return or dispose of goods according to the direction. The bailee is bound to return the goods to the bailor after the purpose is achieved. Next slide is about types of bailment. This type of bailment is based on the benefit. So let's start. First types of bailment is exclusive benefit of the bailor. Bailment is primarily for the benefit of the bailor. For example, A asks her neighbor B to keep their jewelry for a few days since there is no payment for the same. Second one is exclusive benefit of the bailee. The bailment is primarily for the benefit of the bailee. For example, A borrows the bike from his friend B while the lender B receives no profit from this. Third one, mutual benefit of both bailor and bailee. When the bailment benefits both the bailor and the bailee, it is referred to as a mutual benefit bailment. Let's see example. A gives unstitched suit to tailor for stitching. The cloth owner benefits from stitching service and the tailor benefit from the payment of the service. Next slide is about duties of a bailor. The first duty to disclose defect. According to section 150, this section stipulates that bailor is required to disclose to the bailee any defect in the good bailed that he is aware of. For example, A delivers a car to B knowing that brakes of the car are not proper. Now, if any accident happens, A will be liable. Second duty is duty to pay necessary expenses from section 158 of Indian Contract Act. Situation where the bailee is required to perform labor or carry goods and is not paid remuneration for doing so. Then bailor must pay the necessary expenses to the bailee. Third one, duty to receive back the goods from section 152. The bailor is required to accept the good when they are returned by the bailee. Next slide. Duties of bailee. First duty is duty to take care of goods bailed from section 151 and 152. Bailor must treat the bailed goods with the same amount of care that a man of reasonable would take of his own goods. Second one, duty not to make unauthorized use of goods from section 154. If the bailee makes any use of the goods bailed which is not according to the condition of the bailment, he is liable to make compensation for any loss caused. Third one, duty to return accretion to the goods, section 163. In the absence of any contract to the contrary, the bailee is bound to deliver to the bailee any increase of profit which may have accrued from the goods bailed. Next slide, rights of bailor. First right to terminate the contract in case of unauthorized use. Section 153. If the bailee violates any of the terms and conditions of the bailment contract, the bailor is entitled to terminate the bailment. Second one, right to claim compensation in case of unauthorized use. Section 154. It is the right of bailor to claim compensation for the loss or damage to the bailed goods that is caused due to bailee's unauthorized use of goods. Last slide is about rights of bailee. First, right to recover compensation for fault of bailor, section 150. If the bailee does not disclose any fault in the goods that may affect bailee's possession and bailee suffers damage as a result, bailee has a right to recover compensation. Second one, right to deliver goods to any one of the joint bailor, section 165. If several joint owners of good bail them, the bailee may deliver them back to one joint owner without consent of all. Third one is right to particular lien from section 170 of Indian Contract Act. The bailee has a right of lien, which means that the bailee can retain possession of goods until the bailor pays the charge or remuneration. That's it for the day. Thank you so much.